YouTube. So I'm an artist and I document the behind the scenes of being an artist and I share it with you because a lot of people think that artists don't really do anything, but it's kind of like, I think anyone who uses a hard drive to store files would probably benefit from this video if the hard drive's ever gone wrong. So I switched from like the hard drives now, the larger ones like the 4 terabytes and the 1 terabyte, they're not really SSDs just yet. Like the SSDs are more expensive. They are SSDs, but for budget-friendly people, it's not. So I ended up getting a 1 terabyte SSD, and it broke within like 10 days of having it, like straight up. So this is the video, and I solved that problem, and it was just a huge deal because I just finished doing 80 artworks in 79 days, and all the footage was on there. And it's a year later, and I'm just now finishing editing all that footage. It was a shitload of footage, so I didn't want to lose any of it, and then I solved the problem here. This hard drive is the shittest fucking hard drive. Don't fucking buy this hard drive. There's my fucking review. Don't buy it. I bought this hard drive recently, and it's 2 terabytes. So I've got 2 terabytes of art on that hard drive, and I'm here all like, it's Monday, I'm gonna post some art, like ready to finish the files off. And it's not showing up on my computer. I'm like, oh my fucking God, like what the fuck? And then I put on my other computer, it's not my computer USB section. And I was like, shit, this hard drive's like blown itself. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So no art today. No art today. And all the files that I created this week, like all the paintings and shit, are on that hard drive. So I opened it after writing an angry email because I was like, what the? You can't sell hard drives like this. You can't sell big hard drives and have them break like this. So I opened it, and then there's this is a weird texture. So I assume it's toxic. But this part, this is the SSD. And it comes out like that. So this is the important part with all my files, and I just need to find something that I can plug it into and get my files back, because I'm assuming that whatever happened on this circuit board and it didn't get to the files. Okay, let's figure out this thing that I need to get. There's all these components in there. Oh! Okay, give me a minute. Very quickly getting my head around what's going on here. So this is a random one that I've clicked, and I know it's SATA from my this computer project. There's all these components here, which means that all these components just turn that into USB. Like they just turn that little connection type into that connection type. Okay, I think I can fix my problem, then return it for all my money back because of this shit that you guys are putting me through, even though that sounds like a con. I've been conned a few times. I deserve to do one back. Okay, what's the fastest one? And then I have to reshoot my files and post the art tomorrow, so. Mum has an Amazon account. Okay. That means it's 1-day delivery. You know the ads like 1 day. Okay, search please. Is this the search results? I don't use this often. I just need chat's information for a moment. I don't know if... Oh, there we go. A no. And then a bunch of words afterwards. So I was curious if the size, because you see it's really short for an SSD. Usually they're longer because I've only seen ones from computers. So he goes, no, the connection's the same. I don't know, eBay's search function is just a lot easier. I'm kind of tempted to be like, can I drive to you? That's like an 1.5-hour drive, but I can get that. So I didn't know there was a difference. And I need this one. Yes. I should ask chat what's going on here. Here, I'll show you Amazon search. It's giving me the big ones, the PCI. PCI, remember that word? PCI. So if it's a SATA SSD, they're not going to put it in the PCIe slot, right? And it was like, sorry for the confusion. PCI to US. Guys, maybe that's what I wanted. Alright, well Amazon's got one for 126 bucks, which is, that breaks the bank, no thanks. PCIe. I don't know what the E is. This E is still confusing me. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a lot. Okay, I should do 5 minutes of homework before I buy this, so that I don't waste more time, plus budget and time. This is called an NVMe, and I'm guessing that these are millimeters. Alright. It is. I just read the first sentence of each. It's the size. I think I've done enough rushed research to be sure that I need to buy one of these. And now I know what to type into Amazon. Okay, I've settled on this one. I'm pretty sure it's just these components on the other thing that are broken. So like, fingers crossed. Now I just have to like chill for a day and find something to do. I always have shit to do, but it's like, now I'm working with backup files. I'm also uploading about 600 video time lapses on a new YouTube, so like this can keep me busy. I can show you guys what I'm up to. So I made a script, like some code for a client, and now it's coming in useful for me to make the 600 thumbnails in like 2 seconds. I'm just really nervous that like my 80 Artworks project is entirely gone, but there's no way I would have bought a new hard drive during that project. Like I would have, hopefully it's still on this. In the making. Awesome. Where am I? Where's my round 6? Oh, it's in alphabetical order. Okay, good. I've got all 6 rounds on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. I've just lost, if this doesn't work, I've just lost my last 2 projects and no, my last project? I don't know. The alarm one was pretty interesting. I really hope I haven't lost that. Oh, in case you paused to be like, no, alarm is right there. I finished the project like 2 days ago, so the finished files aren't on this hard drive. Alright, I'm placing my bets that I'll be able to salvage the files for next week. So I'm rephotographing this. I'm going to photograph that one for the week after. Because I'm doing good painting, bad painting, good painting, bad painting. Alright. Today is Groundhog Day. So chill isn't really in my vocabulary today. I had a nightmare. And like in real life, in 6 videos time, I was downloading the documentation of my 80 Artworks videos. And as they were downloading, the files were empty. So in my nightmare last night, I put the SSD in that little contraption and all the files were empty. So I'm kind of like, shit. And like a few times today, many times, I like stop and think. I'm like, oh, okay, I was doing that task, or like I was doing that painting, or I was doing that coloring in, and I'm like, oh, all the files deleted of that. Incredibly unsettling. I'm just not going to get one big hard drive ever again. I'm going to make sure that it's backed up in 3 places at all times and have little hard drives for different topics. It's hard drive recovery day. It's hard drive recovery day. I'm going to fix my damn hard drive. I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel like this is the right track. I feel like I've got a good gut feeling about this. I sold an artwork, and this would delay it, but it's delayed anyway because it's one of the 80 artworks and I don't have the certificates made for them, so I have to make them. But also the brochure that I want to use is on that hard drive. I've got a lot of, this is definitely, you know, what do they call it? My eggs are in this basket. That's it. Plus I have half finished digital artworks on there, so I'm very motivated to get the files back. I thought I was very organized until now. So I've got latest photos, I think on this one, and the latest certificates on this one. No. Latest certificates, latest photos. Okay, here it is. My hopes are up. My hopes are all the way up. And this white thing, I Googled it. So this is a cooling pad. I think that's what it was called. It's not toxic. It's silicone mixed with ceramics. So if you imagine like the temperature of like a normal mug when you're normally holding it, like how it's kind of cool, but then imagine like it's got the softness of a marshmallow, but it's still smooth like Play-Doh. It's so weird. I see myself buying this just to touch it in the future. Okay. Give me a minute. What is it called? RAM. Okay. It looks like it's doing that. RAM does that. So I'm assuming that's on purpose. I would have appreciated like a little instructions, like all these IT people just know where this bolt goes. So I put it the other way at first, and then I was like, wait, I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, that was the dumbest video I've ever watched in my life. Here I am being like, where do I put the bolt? And it's like, here's a picture of this. What is up with sellers doing this? Okay, that doesn't look like mine, but I can go with that. So maybe the thick part goes on the top. Because it looks like, these look like conductors. So it looks like it's meant to be there. Alright, this guy's got something really similar to me. Let's see what he's up to. Good, very good. Man, I always do my nails for the camera.
There is a trick to it. Most people, because it did not come with instructions, might not know how to do this.
Yeah.
And the way to go about it is you don't.
The only thing is mine doesn't look like that. But okay, I get the gist. The thick part goes in here. I don't know if it's loose or... Alright. A light! 2 lights! Flashing lights! Oh my god, it's a mini police officer. Please work. That's unsettling. It didn't work. Maybe it is like that guy on the video. I'm putting it this way now. I think there's a chance it's just not working on Apple computers. Like, pretty low chance, but I'm just gonna rush the library and see if that's it. Oh my god, look at all the germs on this. But it fucking works.
Success!
This is so awesome, and there's strangers looking at me talk to myself. Okay, how do I use a PC? Alright, this is amazing. So this works only on PCs, and this was not compatible with the PC computer. So I have a problem with how I'm going to get these onto this. That's my next problem. I'm really happy that's my only problem. I'm really happy that's my only problem. It's an annoying problem. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Worst comes to worst, so I'm going to go see my neighbor because he's got a PC. I need to buy myself a PC. I've been trying to sell my laptop for a while. Anyway, worst comes to worst, I just have a field trip tomorrow at the library and have like a USB and a little USB bus somehow and move the files little by little to my Mac. Like open a little station, maybe have a coffee, like get to know everyone in the library. I'm gonna see my neighbor now. Okay, I'm back. So these are my 2 hard drives and they don't connect to PCs at all. And then these are my little USBs that are 100 megabytes big, so that's not helpful. And then this is my neighbor's hard drive and USB bus. So this connects to PC and Mac, and this connects to only PC. So I go to the library tomorrow, have a little field trip, and I put this and this in their computers with that, and I bring my computer, and then I put that and that. Aha. Universe is gonna have to make these obstacles harder. I'm not really a purse person, but I guess I'll use a bigger one. There we go. I'm going on an excursion. Last night I was just having a geeze on the internet and I was just curious how much people are paying for hard drive recovery, and it's from $200 to $1,000. Like if society didn't act so taboo about people opening up their electronics, because we've got so many of them, then maybe inflation wouldn't be so high. How do I use this? Fuck, I broke the PC. I got my files back, I think. The end was a bit of a rush because like I stopped using the computer and I logged out, but then it kept counting my time, and then one librarian there was like, oh, it's okay, I'll just keep giving you extra hours however much you need. And then she went home and another librarian was like, no, I'm not giving you any hours. And then I was like, oh, all right then, okay. Like all the other computers were spare. So I went around asking people for their library cards, and one chick gave it to me, and then it was the wrong password, and then she was like, stop asking people, I'll just give you another hour. And I was like, thank you. It's a weird restriction for like an empty library. It makes sense if it's busy. Anyway, I got my files, and I'm just gonna like keep it around just in case I didn't get all the files, like in case I have to do it again, but I think I'm done. Good. Oh, by the way, I'm not the only person talking to myself in the library, but I think I might be the only sane person doing that. Hectic, you stuck around. I really appreciate that. click like if you like the video, and maybe check out the other ones. So they're all different things. I do different things in every single video. So, just getting by as an artist. If you want to support me and you enjoyed the journey, definitely pop over to Patreon. I'd really appreciate that. Or check out the art. This hard drive, man, you saw it had all my art videos on it. So there are other channels that I've got where those videos end up. So feel free to check that out. But okay, I get the gist. The thick part goes in here. I don't know if it's loose or... All right. A light. 2 lights.